Nommer 87. Kom ons gaan sit weer daar by Siddharta en Vasudeva en luister na die rivier. Siddharta listened. He was now listening intently, completely absorbed, quite empty, taking in everything. He felt that he had now completely learned the art of listening. He had often heard all this before, all these numerous voices in the river, but today they sounded different. He could no longer distinguish the different voices, the merry voice from the weeping voice, the childish voice from the manly voice. They all belonged to each other. The lament of those who yearn, the laughter of the wise, the cry of indignation, and the groan of the dying. They were all interwoven and interlocked, entwined in 1,000 ways, and all the voices, all the goals, and all the yearnings, all the sorrows, all the pleasures, all the good and evil, all of them together was the world. All of them together was the stream of events, the music of life. When Siddharta listened attentively to this river, to this song of 1,000 voices, when he did not listen to the sorrow or laughter, when he did not bind his soul to any one particular voice and absorb it in his self, but heard them all, the whole, the unity, then the great song of 1,000 voices consisted of one word: Om. Perfection. Do you hear? Asked Vasudeva's glance once again. Vasudeva's smile was radiant. It hovered brightly in all the wrinkles of his old face, as the Om hovered over all the voices of the river. His smile was radiant as he looked at his friend, and now the same smile appeared on Siddharta's face. His wound was healing. His pain was dispersing. His self had merged into unity. From that hour, Siddharta ceased to fight against his destiny. There shone in his face the serenity of knowledge, of one who is no longer confronted with conflict of desires, who has found salvation, who is in harmony with the stream of events, with the stream of life, full of sympathy and compassion, surrendering himself to the stream, belonging to the unity of all things. As Vasudeva rose from the seat on the river bank, when he looked into Siddharta's eyes and saw the serenity of knowledge shining in them, he touched his shoulder gently in his kind, protective way and said, I have waited for this hour, my friend. Now it has arrived. Let me go. I have been Vasudeva, the ferryman, for a long time. Now it is completed. Farewell, hut. Farewell, river. Farewell, Siddharta. Siddharta bowed low before the departing man. I knew it, he said softly. Are you going into the woods? Yes, I am going into the woods. I am going into the unity of all things, said Vasudeva radiantly. And so he went away. Siddharta watched him. With great joy and gravity he watched him, saw his steps full of peace, his face glowing, his form full of light